We're picking up on the bottom of page 337, and we have just one more thing we need to do to the logo. The top of the box, the logo is perfectly fine. It's on a white background, but on the bottom of the box, the logo has an issue because it's running into the image of the candy. So we're going to take that logo on the box bottom, only selecting the type, not the candy company text, and we're going to apply a 1-point white stroke around the logo, and that will help to make it more legible. Moving on to stage 3 of this lesson, we're going to be prepping this for output. We have issues that are going to arise with the printing because of the transparencies we have. There is no ink that is semi-transparent, so we are going to have this translated out from what looks really nice and pretty on the screen and what can be printed. We're going to have to do what is called flattening for the transparencies so that it can be printed and still achieve that same kind of look. We're going to go into Effect, and we're going to look at the Document Raster Effects settings. Because this is an item going for print, our color model is CMYK. We're going to be printing this for a nice high output, so we would choose the high 300 ppi output rather than the medium or the screen, which would work for online only. Our background determines how unfilled area of that file is going to be handled when it's placed into another file. If white is selected, any underlying objects won't be visible when there's empty areas of the file. Anti-alias helps to give smooth transitions. It cuts down on the amount of stair-stepping around the edges of rasterized objects. Create clipping mask creates a vector mask to make the background of the rasterized image appear transparent. You can add section around an object for that clipping mask, and there is preserve spot colors, allows those particular spot colors to be maintained as spot colors and not converted to CMYK. We can actually look and get a good idea about what this is going to print like. If we go up to Window, Flatten or Preview. In the Highlight menu, we're going to select all affected objects. We can see all of the areas that are going to be affected by the transparency. If we choose Transparent Objects, it's going to highlight the area that we have the transparencies on. We can show options and then click Refresh. See if I can stretch that box out a little bit. Let me hit refresh again. There we go. Get a little bit bigger area so you can see what's going to be affected. And we can look at the options and how they're going to be applied. We're going to close the Flatten or Preview panel, and we're going to export this as a PDF file for proofing. Go to File, Save As, and in your WIP folder, you're going to choose to save this as a PDF, and we're going to save this as a high quality print with an Acrobat 4. We're going to step that down to a slightly older version in compatibility. Then in Advanced, since that particular version of PDF doesn't support transparency, we're going to have to flatten that file. So in your preset, choose High Resolution and Save PDF. You can close that PDF out and working in, this has now become the PDF file, but we can continue working with it. Now, since we've created a box